Howdy, neighbors. It's finally 6 o'clock, and I'm Sako Tumi, and let me try that again. I'm Sako Tumi, and also known as Cass Voit, and today it is finally 6 o'clock, and we're doing this a little early. All right. Let me knock down this clock for a second while we do the things. Ooh, there's a side project. Debbie, tell me what your side project is. All right, let's see what's up. All right, Ginny Noble is here. Thank you so much for coming, Ginny Noble. And Jennifer, who I believe is off eating, she will return. I know she will. I'm good. How are you? That's wonderful. How's the book doing? Book 2 is set aside until March because I finished the first draft. So now I'm outlining book 3. So I guess pretty good. See, I wish I was at the stage that you're at. You know what I mean? Like, first draft done, gotta set it aside, do the next outline. That would be keen. I'm gonna try really hard not to pay attention to TikTok. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Slow is still work. Yeah. Hey sis, how's it go? How goes it? I am sucked in by the TikTok monster. By the thirst traps. I'm drowning in thirst traps. Hi Nicole. So good to see you, Nikki. Also, I'm drinking tonight. This is brandy and coffee. I'm probably gonna have another. Maybe 3 tonight, depending on how much brandy I put in each drink. Let's see. I could press the button and start early, but I had to go potty, and by the time I came back from the potty, it was time. So that is one way to waste time, is taking a shit. Hi, Cool Gamer. Hi, Cool Gamer. How's it going? What are you working on tonight? Side project. Hi, Hayden. Southern writer now, huh? Where in the South are you? Where I too am in the South. Going to try and read and edit on the phone first. Okay. How did your stream go? I totally missed it because I was in group therapy, which, by the way, reduced me to tears. That's why I'm drinking. Therapy got me in the gut. Slid back in. I can eat and type at the same time, sort of, kind of, sort of. Hi, Laura. I've been submitting stories to anthologies and editing today. Yay! Also, I got to see the new cover for Tiny Shivers. And I'm just saying, super hype. Super hype. Hi, Jenna. Jenna. Here I am again, because I was on Kibby's stream earlier today. And that's when I decided that I was gonna do my stream at 6, because 8 o'clock I technically have a date that I need to go to. So I gotta do my thing a little early tonight. Ugh. That was mostly brandy. Woo! How are you? So good. Hey, Cat Leo from the bus stop, waiting for the bus to head home from work. Wow. I am honored that you would even come and look at me. Jeez. Is it a good idea to get tipsy before your date? Absolutely. Because at least it's with my husband. Yes. I am definitely going to make another drink, and I will take you guys with me when I do. Had to make my YouTube and Twitch match at least somewhat. I'm from Tennessee. Oh, we actually share a border. Almost in Alabama. Okay, so you're way south in Tennessee. Okay. Well, thank goodness you're not in Alabama. Let me tell you. Jeez. They're really uptight down there. Great. How about you? What are you working on? What are you working on, folks? Went great. Anger some scammers. Yes. Client work today. Boring. How about you? I'm proud for being here after group therapy. That's brave. I had the fortune of having Kibby to cheer me up. So big props to Kibby tonight because one, she made it so that I could actually function as a human being, and two, she reminded me I had a stream at 6 because otherwise I would have just blasted past it. Back to writing. Working on chapter 3 for Fantasy Project. Been making slow progress. Had to choose a new narrator because my previous narrator had to go to another planet for magic reasons. So, does that mean you switch and have the character introduce themselves, or do you switch to third person? I switch to third person when I do that. Yay, bus here, so bye. Yep, bye, cat. I may work on finishing Cloak Off Bones tonight. It's a short story. Oh, I love your writing. Do you post stuff on Medium? Because Ginny convinced me to sign up for Medium, and I will clap that shit. I will clap that shit. Oh, finishing off. Of? Wait, what? Oh, Cloak of Bones. Oh, Cloak of Bones. I want a Cloak of Bones. Hell yeah. Sadly, I missed Kibby's stream today. It's hard to hit everyone's streams. I get it. Kibby is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Usually noon, and sometimes 5 o'clock p.m. This is Eastern. Noon Eastern, and sometimes 5 p.m., depending on what is going on that day. Especially work. She would much rather do the stream before work than after, but I'm working on eating this broccoli and cheddar soup with carrots. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Nikki, that sounds so good. Share it with me. Thank you, Kibby Roslyn. And sorry I've been MIA lately. Yeah, I suck as a friend sometimes, but I still love you. Yeah, it's okay. We never hold it against you, Jennifer. Never been on Medium. Where do you post your stories? Do you post it on your blog? Do I got to go to your blog to read your stories? Or do you wait to submit them to anthologies? How can I read your stuff? Do I got to buy some books? How can I read your stuff? Yeah, I had to switch characters. Sinestra narrated 1 and 2. Carolina, who was briefly introduced but doing so more thoroughly at the moment, is taking over for a few chapters until Sinestra can return from falling. Okay, that makes sense. Her mission is an alternate America. Cool. Carolina gets to narrate or Carolina, one of the two, gets to narrate a royal funeral on an international political meeting and a royal advisory board meeting. Maybe some more than that, depending on how far I get into the plot. That's fascinating. Okay, I finally made it through the comments. Oh, here we go. I post a couple stories on my blog. Most are in the anthologies. I'm compiling them into my own anthology, Tiny Shivers. Okay, which should be coming soon, right? Because cover, right? I'm a picky eater, so that's saying a lot. Oh, ho, 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 ho. How do you submit to Medium? I actually don't know. I have not posted any writing on Medium. I think I might. I have a whole bunch of flash fiction that I want a place to put it. I might put it on my site. I'm on my writer site. I might put it on Medium, and it's mostly stuff that was written for anthologies but denied. So there's that. Quotev. Tell me more. Do you get paid for posting stuff on Quotev? Because you can, if you reach a number of followers of claps and stuff like that, you can actually get paid for your work. Is Medium a fanfiction type stuff? No. Fanfiction.net is a fanfiction type stuff. Medium is not a fanfiction type stuff. You just sign up, it's $5 a month, and then hit the right button. Oh, it's $5 a month. Kind of like a blog post type of posting. Oh, okay. Okay. It should be published next year. Oh, cool. Got to save up for the editor and the formatting. Well, think of me when you go to formatting. Think of me when you go to formatting. I will cut you a deal because I love you and I want to see this book come to fruition. That is on my list to check out. Quotev. What is up with Quotev? Yes. There are flash fiction and short stories on Medium, but I haven't seen any fanfic yet. I think it's all original work. It is blog posty type of stuff, but oh, that's what I should use my blog on my website for. I just had a revelation. I just had a revelation. I have it hooked up to my WordPress right now, but I think I'm going to use the blog that is attached to my writer's site for my stuff, for my choppy. Quotev was really easy to navigate and promote and has the benefit of being free. I think on the Sprint, I'm going to look it up. Speaking of sprints, I already hired a formatter. Arg. Oh, okay. Editing is slated for November, then formatting with the same company. Oh. I do declare. Well, price check. Have you already signed a contract and stuff? I have a flash fiction on there and a few essays about how I write. I think I want to do the same. A few essays on how I write and stuff like that. And I think I will post them on my site and then also on some writer communities. I am pulling and I don't want to, especially after therapy today. I kind of don't want to. All right, well, I need more coffee and we are 15 minutes into the stream. So let us do a 20-minute sprint. Signed over a year ago, had to slide it back because of burnout. Oh. Yeah, you were cranking them out there for a hot minute. Hey, Barrett. Lovely to see you, honey. I hope life is good because I know a couple of weeks ago you weren't doing so hot. I hope life is good. Okay, so let us do 20-minute sprint. Life is good. That is awesome. Also, writing burnout is the worst. I am also in writing burnout. Fortunately, I wrote some flash recently with Katerina Albrecht and Bonnie being Bonnie. We had a little exercise where we had a certain amount of time to write a story about a topic or a challenge, like write it in third person with a unreliable narrator was one of the prompts. So I have some flash that I want to post somewhere. Barrett. Much better, Laura. Awesome. Hey, folks. Hey. All right. Let us do the thing. How does a sprint sound? Does a sprint sound logical and doable? Does it sound so logical? All right. Seriously, check out Quartet. I'm going to look it up right now. Quartet. Quartet Unblocked. Write a story, book, quiz, survey, or poll. Interesting. Very interesting. It looks like just anybody can do anything, which is kind of wonky, kind of here, there. Woo, let's sprint. Does Barrett actually sprint? I've heard rumors, but I've never seen it happen. All right. Well, I'm going to wait 2 more minutes because I like round numbers because I'm an OCD. If you add Alaric Dalton to the end of the quotative link, Alaric Dalton, what a good name. You can get a look at how profiles are set up. Okay. Slash Alaric Dalton. Ooh. It's a blog. Oh, and it looks like you just joined, as you have published one thing. And you're doing fan fiction. Oh, somebody else did fan fiction, but you put it in your library. I see. Okay. You need a pen name. Hayden is a good name. Also, pen names are really hard to come up with. Did a lot of reading there before I started writing. I got you. I love the name Alaric. Me too. I have a character named Alaric. My grandson's name is similar. It's Auric. Hmm, cool. All right, let's do this sprint thing. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, sprint. Okay, that was our first sprint. Wow, the computer kind of like lagged there for a second. I got some more coffee. I got sucked in by a friend finding me on TikTok, which he just joined, so that's cool. I really look forward to his because he's a musician that plays like the bouzouki and the guitar and a bunch of really cool instruments. And he's got a Ukrainian folk band that he is a member of. Yeah, just a cool dude all around. And he's super weird, and I get super weird around him, and it's a good dynamic. All right, let's see what's up here. Kitty Gulick, it is so good to see you. I don't know if I have seen you in my stream before, but if I haven't, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is a chill night. I am watching Masterclass. Because I have it until March 10th. Which, by the way, I have a handful of Masterclass passes that are going to expire soon. Which I might post in the chat. I might post that in the chat. 179 words, stuck on a spot. But I did try out the roasted red pepper hummus I made. Oh, it's wonderful. I bet it is. I bet it is. Half of a bare bone scene. Wow. Brava. I have opened my document and gotten horror ambient music going. I've set the mood. Here we go. Got distracted by my youngest nephew pictures. He is 8 months old. That is a good time. That is a good time. Oh, it's been a while. Well, I'm glad that you have come back. It is really good to see you. And now Roy is demanding a walk. Ah, yes. Go handle Roy. All right. Page and a half. Read and edited along with my son settling with snacks. Ooh, I want snacks. Can I handle a snack right before dinner? I don't know. Broccoli cheddar soup has been consumed and it was pretty good. That is awesome. I am here. I am drinking. I think I put in just the right amount of brandy in this. I also listened to 16 minutes of Chapter 1 of The Hobbit. I've strangely found that listening to a book while writing makes one more productive. You can write and listen to a book at the same time? Because I cannot do that. I can do it while people are talking, because that means I'm only half listening. But if I was listening to an audiobook and only half listening to it, that would be a waste of time. So, nope. Nope with that. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I can't even listen to music with words while I'm writing because I will start to transcribe the words that I'm hearing. It is a problem. Kitty has tried, but never really gotten that far. Hayden can't do it when a person is talking, but listening to a book was easy. No idea why. Maybe it's the diction and the inflection. That's really interesting. Oh, that reminds me. I need to start reading Flambeau on my channel. Every week, no, more often than every week, for sure. I'm gonna do chapters and scenes from Flambeau. I'm gonna read for a couple hours and call. Oh, hold on. I need to go downstairs and talk to my husband. Hi, Kibby. So good to see you. I also got a picture of the 2.5-year-old nephew. I am extremely happy onto you right now. Kibby is lurking. I love lurkers. No problemo. Inevitably end up typing what I hear. Even music with words. Yep. Yep. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I either have music on with words or a video moving or a movie going when I write. I have a hard time writing in silence. Yay, Kibby. All right, let's do another sprint. Yeah, we're about at that time anyway. 3 minutes. All right.
40 more to go, 45. Should be pretty easy unless killing them brings in a bigger bad.
Oh, hold on. This started playing and I didn't mean it to. And zip. No, that is not a repeat. What the hell is going on? I know, hold on. I'm so ready. That was our second sprint. I noticed that Cora came in. So awesome to see you, lady. I'm so glad that you are back and raring to go on that edit. I prefer music with words, but can do some instrumentals. Usually Lord of the Rings / Hobbit instrumentals are best. Yeah, I agree. Hello, hello, hello. Happy sprinting. Laura came back. And now Roy has the zoomies. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm falling back in love with the prose of this story. Ooh. As he entered the cemetery, cemetery. As he entered the cemetery, the dead who yearned to be reborn scratched at their confining coffins. Through the pristine rows of graves he roamed, going further back in time, the farther he walked, the fog thickening and crystallizing in his presence, obscuring the long-forgotten names. Feral cats cowered from his advance, and crickets stilled, abandoning their hymns. Ooh, that's so good. Oh my God, that's so good. I love that line. It almost brings me to tears how beautiful that is. Hey Exotica, so good to see you. Send me that part of the book. It's only 3 or 4 pages, but curious what you think. I think I joined your Facebook group. You should be able to find me as Sako Tumi. Push comes to shove, you can find me on Instagram. If you are on Instagram, I will totally follow you. Yeah, I would love to read your stuff. Especially since it's based on your experience. Also, working on my Bigfoot spoof, which oddly has almost 20 readers, and I don't know how. Where do you post? Read and edited 11 pages. Doing good. Was talking with the hubby about how they are dead and no truck because the roads are shut down, but still staying open. It's costing them more money to stay open than to close. You're preaching to the choir, honey. It's marketed as a nonfiction memoir of a girl who believes she's Bigfoot's daughter. That's super fun. That's super fun. I like that. Got stuck in a scene. I just need to visualize the scene. Yes. Play the movie in your head. Smoke a cigarette. Take a walk. Do some dishes. Do something else for a minute and visualize the movie in your head. And then write some notes and then include it. At least that's what I do. That last line, Goosies. I know, almost as good as the Tooth Fairy. No kidding. I still remember the skeletal hands of trees reaching for heaven, reaching for salvation. Ah, so good. Skeletal hands of trees reaching for salvation. The characters evilly's not a word, rubbed their hands together and created this mess of a plot is now my favorite quote. Oh. The Tooth Fairy just got accepted last week. Congratulations. Oh my gosh. One time friend said it and I'm just coming across it again for the first time in months. I have an Instagram account, but I haven't posted it to it in months. Oh, I'll definitely get those pages out to you tomorrow when I've had one last look over them. Take your time, you know. I'll I'll read them as soon as you send them to me. Send me a Google link. If you can make like a Google Doc, send it to me that way. That's best. Also, Kitty wants to read that thing with the daughter of Bigfoot. Just saying. Can anyone come up with a 5-letter word that has the letters T, H, R, E, and the 4th letter is E? 3? The word 3? I'm writing my first funeral in months. It's taking me a minute. Oh. I post on Kindle Vella. Oh, cool. I have a top 250, The Explorers. The Bigfoot spoof is not under my name, but if you look up Is That My Dad by Kelly Price on Amazon, it's bad on purpose. Very cool. So your Vella thing is the thing with 20 readers. That's really cool. How often do you post to Vella, by the by? I know you have to have 10 things, 10 posts, 10 chapters, like right out of the gate. But when you're introducing a new story or you're introducing a new account, but yeah, like I want to pick your brain regarding Vella. Okay, so I only have 3 more chances. 3 wasn't the answer? Huh, that's curious. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time with that puzzle, Nikki. Right? I love when a line gives you chills. I know. Abandoning their hymns. Oh, so good. Okay, if it isn't mentioned in the back of the book blurb, can you have more than one POV character in a book? Yes. Yes, you can. One of my favorite stories ever, Last of Us, does not tell you that there is more than one character, and they switch characters halfway through the game. Super good. You do not have to tell the audience that there is two things. Oh, muted y'all because I was actually working Shocker Shocks. Oh, shit. I might have to end the stream early. I might have to end the stream early. Time for me to go. Hope everyone has a good night. Okay. What did I miss? You missed Laura belting out some really good prose. That sounds like something you would do. Just saying. Other. Hi, Wild Duck Productions. How's it going? I swear I run into so many closed roads, they might as well put an out of order sign on my citizen's welcome sign. That's dark. That's dark. Wordle was other. Oh. Okay. All right. Let's do another sprint. Like for real. All right, that was our third sprint. We are quickly approaching our last sprint because 8 o'clock I have a thing. Let's see what's up. The word was other. Other. Threat. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm having that flow time where it's really flowing, you know? It's almost like a high. It's such a good feeling after a drop. Yeah, I definitely feel that. The man extracted a vial from his belt containing a substance of the deepest violet flecked with pewter. He anointed the broken crown of the skull and began to chant memorized passage of the sacred text, long forgotten by the world. The jawbone twitched and jabbered, a voice from the dust screaming through it, ringing through the air like a death knell. Gabriel. Evening, Earth. I never thought I would find you in this country. Ooh. No, I didn't want the answer. Then why would you ask for the answer if you didn't want the answer? A silly, silly woman. Yep. Then keep going. Yeah, go off. I know, right? I tend to start with 5 new episodes to the serial and at least once a week. Oh, let me write that down. Let me write that down. Vela, 5 new serial. Because I have a couple of ideas for serials. Once a week as opposed to once a month. Once a week. How long are your Vela things? Is it like, is a week enough time to really enjoy the piece? Getting water and then back to it. It was other. Yeah. Good night, Jenny. I miss Jenny leaving. No, I totally miss. I don't know. Have fun tonight. I will. I am taking a master class on sex and communication, and it was like, hey, you should take a test and make a menu. And I was like, it has been a long time since I took the BDSM test. It's like a 250 question test and figures out your kinks and stuff like that, and then gives you percentages as to how much kink you have in certain categories and how much kink you don't have in other categories. So I haven't changed all that much. Have a great night. Yes. Oh, I got a notification from TikTok. Just teasing you. Good night. Oh, okay. So, do you want me to send you numbers via Instagram? Numbers? What kind of numbers? Oh, numbers. I got it written down. The things that you said over the thing. All right, y'all. I'm muting in the case the zone taketh me. I get it. Right now, Vela is paying very well. Oh. Happy productivity. Do you live in West Virginia? Because that sounds almost like where I am, except mine is detour signs because of the potholes and hillsides. Yeah, no kidding. Hi, NUL. Happy writing. Do not forget to smash that like button. I appreciate the love. Absolutely. The moon hid from the sight of desecration. Ooh. It's pure light, not able to witness the works of darkness. Seriously amazing. I know, right? Gabriel chanted, drawing runes in the air with his wand-like finger. The bones twitched, his gnarled roots twisted and bound them, forming a movable host for her resurrected consciousness. The creaking and groaning of plant and calcium filled the empty cemetery as Lilith rose from the grave. Insects fell like a shed shroud, and freshly dug earth plummeted into the deserted coffin. A wail reverberated from the air, hollow and undead. Sweet. I was severely distracted by rereading an old RP I was a member of. Oh, I know those feelings. I still have a whole bunch of old RPs that I just can't let go of. And one of these days I want to rewrite them into fanfics because it wasn't freeform. 718 words for episode 11 of Is That My Dad? Wow, 718. Kick ass, kitty. God damn. I started near the end and have 73 pages left. I'm going to cancel this clock because I don't think we have enough time for a sprint. Doot. Doot. Doot.
Okay, let's loot their shit, find their weaknesses.
Doot. Okay. Word count varies. Oh, sometimes I write 2 episodes a week. Other weeks I hammer out 1 or 2 a day. Wow. Kicking ass and taking names. I just sent you a summary for what I've made and how many episodes I posted. Thank you. I appreciate that. That must have been the blitted ink. Yeah, I just got the blitted ink. Okay. I'm really curious. Thank you. Hi. Doing your best. I was spent last week, but I stopped by to smash that like. I appreciate the love. So good to see you, Tani. What does RP mean? It means role play. So many of us, I think Hayden is of a very specific type of writer who cut their teeth on what's called RP. And basically it's like RP online is like writing a chain story. You take the role of one character consistently and you play with other people, and it's collaborative storytelling. And you end up with like an amazing fic when you're done. I played Psylocke a lot. I played Nightcrawler. I played Iceman. I played Gambit. Duh. I played. What other fandoms did I do? I did Psylocke for a lot of shit. I also did some Star Wars RP with some original characters and stuff. I just sent you 3 images. One is the summary of all the things, the breakdown for Exile and Explorers from when we started, and another for the new Velas. Thank you. You're a godsend. I'll show you the number of tokens readers spent and then how much I made. That is awesome. I want to try that so much. What, RP? I cut my teeth on role-playing. Yep. I've been a writer for years, but also an RPer for several years. To some degree, I still am, but in this particular story, I practically built the entire world myself and wrote over 2,000 pages of material with a group of 4 main and a dozen minors. Wow. So is it RP if it's an original story? At what point does it stop being RP and start being collaborative storytelling? Like, are you co-writing at that point? It gets really hazy, doesn't it? I want to do what you do. I do live stream making up stories with you, my YouTube friends. Yeah, that is super fun. I've been adapting the early stages of the RP into my book, with many changes for plot purposes and a more defined timeline. Actually, my Anchor series is based on the World of Darkness setting, and I actually have a book on Storyteller's Vault, which is published under Dark Pack, which is White Wolf's fan label. So I sell Hope's Chest on Storyteller's Vault. To me, an RP is just a group of people working together on a plot. Collaborative storytelling is what it became after the first few hundred pages. Working together on a plot. This particular RP began in a fictional world, which to me at least is very real. Cool. Super cool. All right. I made it to the end of the things. Oh my gosh. So how does writing an RP work? Like, do you go on a group chat or stream like these? You tend to go to a chat room that specializes in RP and is usually, the chat room is usually the setting, unless otherwise stated. It is the details, the backstories, and the expansive understanding of the world that makes it storytelling. Yes. Yes, it is. And I do a lot of it in White Wolf territory. I do a lot of it in White Wolf territory. So, a little known fact about my writing is that I technically do fan fiction because I use somebody else's universe. And that means I can only publish under a certain label. I have pizza waiting for me. Okay, husband is doing the things. It depends on what kind of route you take. Yep. We used a site called 16 Personalities, which is a wonderful website, by the way, not just for making characters, but also diagnosing yourself, and moved around for a while. Since then, I have been the sole person working on this, largely because I'm not in contact with the other RPers anymore. I know that feeling. The world itself is largely mine because I did the vast, vast, vast majority of the world building in question, nearly 400 years worth. Whew. Holy cannoli. Yeah. And those of us who role play become really invested in the writing. We become really, really invested in our characters and in the plots that our characters get involved in. 1,000, not 100. Did I say 400? I meant 4,000. Yeah, so there is an investment that I haven't found elsewhere. And most of my books are written in very much so in an RP style. Always third person past. Third person past is my go-to writing stuff, and I got that from RP. So invested that we refresh the page every 30 seconds, especially if it's a forum or a... So I started doing it in Google Docs, and it's even more exciting because you see them type it. It's really exciting. And you can already start responding while you're watching them type it. It moves a lot faster. I currently do some political RPing on the nation states. Ooh. But beyond that, I don't anymore. Yeah, me either. I do run. I run Mage, and I run Mage, and I stream it, by the by. And I run Werewolf, which is a private game, Werewolf the Apocalypse, set in Moscow in 2020. Nothing really clicked the same way that Bella Thoria did, and it still does. Got you. Started in RP chat rooms back in the days of IRC. Oh, I remember those days. Man, that sound still echoes in my head. That chime that you got a post. You got a message. Oh, so exciting. I really miss it. I really do. I miss RPing like that. I get it a little bit with the Star Wars game that I just joined, and which is tabletop, and I get it with my the vampire game that Jace runs. I play a character in that. IRC was Internet Relay Chat. The icon was a flower, and the load screen was the petals would turn green and rotate through the flower with the white petals. IRC was Voltron Robotech crossover. Oh, how cool is that? Did you play original characters? Or did you take canon stuff? I did a lot of Star Wars. I did a lot of X-Men. And I do a lot of World of Darkness, even now. Oh, I'm describing ICQ. IRC was I can see the screen in my head. Telnet, basically. I used Telnet to get into IRC. Never heard of that. Yeah. Original characters, so cool. We came from Blazing Swords of Aris. Oh, and now Defunct Voltron Fan Club, which was a roleplay. So cool. That's so cool. Oh my god, Kitty. It was through Telnet. Yeah. I used to use Telnet to get there. That was Harry Potter. I did a Harry Potter roleplay. With original characters. Where can I find one of these RP groups that you described? You can Google. You can go to the companies. So you can find them through fan fiction. If you want to get into a fandom RP, you can find them on LJ, but be careful because LJ got bought by the Russians, and there's a lot of topics you can't cover in your RP because their TOS changed. So be real careful with that. You can Google for forums and stuff like that. The only reason Blazing Swords went defunct was the loss of Yahoo groups. Yeah, I know that feeling. I miss Yahoo groups too. Time for the next 222. Super cool. All right. I should be wrapping up. If you liked this video at any point, I encourage you to hit the like button. And if you would like to see more streams like this one, you might want to hit subscribe, or not that. You might want to hit subscribe and maybe even ring that bell. Yeah, I've been streaming on Twitch a lot lately, so bear with me. You might want to ring that bell on the off chance that YouTube actually notifies you when I go live, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Age of Men, Darkest Before Dawn, or 16 Personality Kingdoms. I have to think on that. Darkest Before the Dawn. I'm on as Sako, and it's an art thing. Sako. There you go. I will catch you guys on the flip side for real this time.